In the early 1930s, Morocco was under French colonial control, and Moroccan resistance fighters, led by regional leader Ait Atta, were preparing to defend their territory against colonial expansion. The mountainous region of Bougafer became a focal point of resistance. Local resistance forces prepared for battle by fortifying their positions in the mountains. Local warriors, led by Ait Atta, gathered and prepared using traditional weapons and building natural fortifications in the steep mountains. In October 1933, French forces, under the command of Colonel Foy, arrived in the Bougafer region with a large military deployment. They were equipped with modern equipment, including machine guns, artillery, and aircraft, in order to subjugate the resistance. The battle began when the French troops launched their initial attack by bombarding the Moroccan positions with artillery shells and air raids. The Moroccan forces, although less well-equipped, were prepared and reacted quickly. The Moroccan warriors, led by Ait Atta, vigorously defended their positions. Using the natural features of the mountainous terrain, they repelled the French assaults with guerrilla tactics, firing from camouflaged positions and carrying out rapid counterattacks. The French forces intensified their campaign by heavily bombarding the resistance positions. The bombardments aimed to destroy the Moroccan fortifications and weaken the resolve of the defenders. Airstrikes and artillery caused significant destruction. Despite the French firepower, Ait Atta and his men continued to resist courageously. They used diversionary tactics and rapid strikes to disrupt French movements while trying to minimize human and material losses. The fighting became increasingly intense as the French forces attempted to advance through the resistance's fortified positions. The exchanges of fire became close, and both sides suffered significant losses. After several days of fierce fighting, both sides began to feel the effects of exhaustion. Supply lines were shortened, and soldiers on both sides were increasingly tired. The pressure on the Moroccan defenders increased. The French forces launched a massive counteroffensive to break the Moroccan lines of resistance. Using their technological superiority and coordinating their ground and air efforts, they managed to advance into the resistance positions. Under increased pressure and the intensity of the French attacks, the Moroccan resistance, led by Ait Atta, began to withdraw to safer areas. The retreat was difficult and disorderly, but the Moroccan forces sought to preserve what remained of their strength.